MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Adam Doherty makes his big league debut right after this. Cole Hamels gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last three starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty B, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Jonathan
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them, as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Hit on the ground out to short. Guardado fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Malik Smith the next to hit. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hamels, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box now, Adam Doherty. Pitch inside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Fouled off. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, this is a perfect example of a roster crunch situation. This guy probably makes the team if the roster's 26, 27 guys.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
We're playing 2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Prado will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Striding into the box, Nick Prado. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Smith. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy had over 100 steals last year. I mean, when he's on the bases, you can't take your eyes off this guy. We haven't seen anything like this since Ricky Henderson.
In now, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to center field. Mendoza sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Greg Bird.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Sanchez gloves it. And an offline throw. But boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So digging in now, Esteban Reyes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball well outside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Reyes stands at first with 1 out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Set to get his day started, Tino Andino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Andino, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped him up. Sanchez in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Left for Tampa. They're down 1-0.
Way to go.
At the plate, Elvis Villarreal.
Right
These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Coming to the plate now, Walter Sohn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Wade. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now in the box, Vinny Domit has yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Up next for the Rays, Bob Mendoza. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Domit will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And one major aspect of their offensive approach is, of course, their speed. They currently lead Major League Baseball in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. One coach told me that tells you 2 things. We have great athletes, and they work very hard on the craft of swiping bags. He went on to explain that a lot of work goes into perfecting their technique for getting good jumps and studying the pitcher's tendencies. It's a bit of a throwback approach to offense, but these guys have bought in. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Narvaez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Guardado stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
The center fielder, number 12, Danny.
Standing in, Danny Nowakowski. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Andino ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Nick Prado. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
1-1. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-2 down the first baseline. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there. 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Digging in, Malik Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Smith.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Villarreal has a beat on it. 1 out.
The third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That evens it up 1-1. Bird, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Duffy leads off first with 1 away. The next 1-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Esteban Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Wilson Ramos. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. This is lifted out to left. Domit giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alejandro Sanchez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Elvis Villarreal. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is in there. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Full count still. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Sanchez at second, Villarreal at first with no outs. And a double steal try here. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Guardado. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fast.
Wow, and they end the inning with the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Prado trying to get there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 10.
Now at the plate, Bob Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Anthony Banda, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 53.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez.
Banda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Banda playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again,
12.
Danny Nowakowski.
Danny Nowakowski.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is pulled into right. Andino back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now into the box now, Adam Doherty. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
You know, Matty, I know a lot's expected of this guy, but first big league AB is probably the most nervous he will ever be in his career. Let's see if he can handle the moment.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mendoza is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bump for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box. And he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box, Nick Prado.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman, Nick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He's set and the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One 0 count. Here it is. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runners on the move for second. Popped up. Duffy waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Walter.
So stepping in, Walter Sohn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
1 strike.
Two and two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Vinny Domet, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Royals.
So striding forward now, Alexi Guardado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. Sanchez on third. Domet on at second with 2 down. One and one. One and one. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2 and 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, Let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Greg Bird.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Esteban Reyes. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network. Daniel Hudson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Daniel.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hudson certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He pulls this one into right. Andino is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And there's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Another 1-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So coming to the plate, Adam Doherty, 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Stepping in, Nick Prado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Doherty at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed to the upper deck. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in, Alejandro Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Tino Andino, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Phil Hughes been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Laid off, but a called strike. As that caught the outside. Tim LaCastro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
For the Royals. Now playing second base, number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Standing in, Tyler Wade. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it, too, P-Row? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
1-0 the count. Wade is off at first with 2 away. Count now a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Villarreal is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ryan Weber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 69.
Digging in, Elvis Villarreal. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the Royals DH, Walter Sohn, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Christopher Bagley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1.
Down.
1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alexi Guardado.
Ready for another chance. Alexi Guardado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Andino on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for
now
Tampa
at the
Bay,
plate, Malik
the left
Smith.
fielder,
He'll be charged with
Malik.
trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kevin
your
Quackenbush
attention,
takes
please.
the ball now in inning
Now
number
pitching
9,
for the
looking to
Royals.
close the door.
number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
One strike.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Greg Bird is on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now batting, Greg Bird. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns his 5th winner of the year. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kevin Quackenbush closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Rays 3-0. The Boston Red knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting